Hello guys, welcome to another video of Carolina EDC. And in the title video, we have a product from the guys at Tandemkross. Now, if you know Tandemkross, been around for a while. They're the number one lead guys that produce great upgrades for your 1022 Rugers and other firearm as well. So make sure to check those guys out. My link in my bio on my Instagram so you can check out all the stuff they have available. So today we're looking at the title video. We have the Manticore trigger assembly, the light trigger pack, which is very lightweight, fully machined aluminum, drop in, no really much tools needed as well. If you know 1022 is pretty easy to work on and versatile, especially modular, where you can change pretty much every part on here and just upgrade it to a better 1022 shooting experience. Now this is my Ruger 1022 that I've done a review on it in a while past, and it came with a decent trigger, but I wanted to kind of get a more flat trigger shoe on this and just better lightweight trigger for my 1022 rifle here that I have. So let's go ahead and take a closer look about some of the specs of this thing. Again, everything will be down below, and I'm going to just go through it real quick, take some shots with it, and give my honest opinions, what I think about this trigger and so on. So stay tuned. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about the Manticore LITE for the Ruger 1022. Again, this is a drop-in trigger pad that you can pretty much drop in. Not many tools necessarily needed, but the thing about this is you can adjust the trigger pull to whatever you like, from 3 pounds to 3.5 pounds. So it's going to be a very light trigger pull. And the cool thing about this, I have the flat shoe here, which is pretty cool. Here's the adjustability screw here, which you get an Allen key. You can adjust it for travel and pre-travel, all that good stuff that you can do. And again, make sure to do all the necessary things you need to do before you start installing this stuff. They got great videos out there, especially on the website, on how to install it very easily. But the Manticore LITE comes equipped with the following pre-installed components, which are the Skeletonized magazine release, which is pretty much right here, very nice and easy to do, nice texture and everything. You got the Guardian bolt release, and as well you got the the OEM-style crossbow safety. That's going to stay the same, so pretty much that's going to not change at all. But you got the ultimate trigger kit, which is again the trigger is for over travel and pull weight, ranges from approximately I was wrong, from 2 to 2.5 pounds up to 5 pounds is the adjustability of this. I was wrong the first time, but that's what you get from this trigger pack that you get from Tandemkross. It's very versatile, again, compact, lightweight, all that good stuff. And some of the models that are going to fit pretty much every 1022 model. Make sure to check the website to see which one fit, but pretty much every 1022, from the carbine, takedown, compacts, the sporter, the charger, all those going to be compatible to those things. But make sure to check the website and compare it to whatever firearm you want to drop it in. So that's pretty much it, just basic little trigger pack. Now these are not cheap, of course. Pretty much any good trigger pack is going to cost you a little bit of money, but that's something you have to decide if you want to improve your standard 1022 trigger and just upgrade with trigger packs, barrels, whatever they have available. They got all kind of different things. They got magazines, they got bolts, uppers, all kind of different things from Tandemkross available there on the website. And again, check out my campsite on my Instagram and my bio of my Instagram account, what I'm trying to say. So the weight on that is pretty much 3.30 ounces is the weight on this. So like I said, it's very light and very easy to install. Not much really anybody can do it. If you can take a 1022 apart, you can pretty much install this. So again, check out the website, look at everything down below as well, and that way you can make the right decision if you want to get this trigger. All right, let's load up some magazines and take some shots. So stand by. Almost forgot to do the trigger pull. Sorry about that, guys. Just running my mouth. I forgot to do that. So let's go ahead and drop the magazine out here. Very easy to do so. Make sure we empty. Go ahead and there's nobody here. I'm the only one here, so make sure to check that as well. And the trigger pull out here, I mean, there's not much of a take up. You can adjust it. Break right there. And the reset. Let's see if I can do this. Reset. Right there. And you pretty much right there at the wall. So that's the trigger pull. Very light. Great oversized flat trigger shoe, which I really like. Texture as well. So you're not going to slip your finger off there to take those precision shots. All right, let's go ahead and load up mags and shoot. All right, guys, let's go ahead and shoot some rounds. I didn't bring too many 1022, but we're gonna use the Mini Mag 22 copper plate around those. These are 40 grains traveling at 1235 feet per second. So these are gonna be a little bit faster than subsonic, so take that in consideration. We do have the Q22 erector cannon front, and let's go take some shots. We're shooting about 25 yards, 30 yards, something like that. We're just gonna shoot a little group here. All right, here we go. All right, and again, you got this bolt here, which the mag's not going to drop freely, but the group seems to be very good, and I threw one up, kind of moved a little bit, but on that, man, this trigger is pretty nice. I swear, it's just like you sneeze on it and it'll break, but it's not like a super light break where you really have to push the trigger to break the shot, or whatever. But let's go ahead and do more 10 rounds of that Mini Mag, and man, with a can, it sounds good. All the crack noise is downrange for that can, so it's been a good can. So let me know what's your favorite 22 can also. I got a few, not many, but a few. I need to get some more, but this Q Rector does the job. Let's go to about 100 yards, still target downrange. Let me be good if I charge this. Take some shot at 100 yards. All right, here we go. There we go. Man, I just love 22. I can shoot 22 all day long, especially with a can. So, all right, let's go ahead and try some CCI semi-quiet. This is the Quiet 22 semi-auto. I got 20 rounds in this Tandemkross magazine as well. So, been a good one so far. And let's shoot some on our target so you can hear as well the can, how it sounds. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, malfunction. Deny eject. CCI 45 grain, 835 feet per second. Wow. For some reason, don't have enough pressure. So, this stupid quiet. Did it cycle? I think it did. Oh. All right, let's see what's going on. Then I eject the case. Double feed. Let's try again. But it is stupid quiet. Yep. All right, let's go on steel and see if we can finish this mag. Just low. There we go. Maybe if I change the spring, that could help a lot too. Lighter spring. All right, so we had enough fun with that. But as far as the trigger goes, I have to say it is an amazing trigger. I love flat shoe triggers on my rifles anyways. So especially if you do precision shooting, this 1022 trigger, the Manticore LITE is definitely one of that you might want to consider if you haven't checked that out yet. But definitely a great upgrade for your 1022, any 1022 basically, to have a much better trigger, more fun. All right, guys, here's my first group here with the first ammunition. That's one I threw, and this is the CCI Quiet. As you can see, shooting about the same, just a little bit lower, but other than that, not bad. So again, the trigger can make difference when you have a a trigger that is real nice and breaks real crisp and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, let's continue. All right, guys, what do I think about the Tandemkross Manticore LITE trigger here? I think it's a great trigger. If you haven't tried one out, and if you want to upgrade your 1020, definitely check these trigger packs out. If you do especially precision shooting with 1022, it's definitely one of the options available out there that I have tried personally. As you can see, it just does great. As far as the reliability of the rifle a while ago, that's some ammo specific, so I need to do a little more upgrading to this, get a lighter spring that will run more reliably with a suppressor on front. But other than that, it works. It works great. Again, you can adjust it to the pull weight that you want to. It is, I'm not sure what is set on from the manufacturer, but I want to say pretty light, 2.5 maybe, where it's set at, and it's perfect. It's fine for me, it works for me, and it does what it needs to do. But other than that, the trigger feel and everything, the shoe, the texture in the front is real nice. It's got real texture in the front of the trigger shoe, so your finger will not slip if you want to take precision shots. So definitely a great trigger and easy to install. If I can do it, you can do it, basically. But I appreciate Tandemkross for sending the Manticore LITE trigger pack here. Again, check those guys out. They have so many available products, as well as the, magazines and all kind of different things, which is pretty cool as well. And again, they got definitely single parts available as well to help upgrade your parts, from barrels to receivers to bolts to charging handles, you name it. They got everything that you need, and also for other firearm as well. So make sure to check the links in my bio, my Instagram as well. So guys, that's pretty much it. As usual, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, turn notification bells on when a new video comes up. And as usual, follow me on social media. Like I said, check out my link in my bio, help me out. That's one way to support the channel. There is a join button or thanks button. You can click those if you like to. You don't have to, but I really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.